Just a beautiful Midwestern night. The roof is open, and we are ready for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This out quickly to Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. You look at this Colt defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've
There he goes, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, kill.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
People talk about plays being blown up. That's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. He's got it to Williams. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. On the return, here's Dallas Flowers. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Past the 20 for a short gain, second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
35-yard line.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
18 Cardinals. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
On third down, here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
At the Colts 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Out of the gun, Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Richardson to the air on first down. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 40 yards. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up second and a yard.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. Richardson looking to throw this. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Richardson will throw for it. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Khalif Raymond. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, That theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you get a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here.
Let's go.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Rolling to his right. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 58 yards.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. They'll let Taylor try and run.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure, because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
Take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, 5.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A quick throw there out to Williams. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Goff on 1st down.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Now it's Richardson.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A gutsy call there. He exits the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It did.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Richardson going to move him around. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And they'll get to him right away at the 40.
Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
Looking to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
There's Goff. Say it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Richardson. To the sideline and incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be...
Heavy Lion pressure here, and they block it. And they are going to take possession of the football. And that play was made coming up the middle. That wasn't a punt block from the outside, Charles.
That means someone had their eyes in the wrong place, and that would be the personal protector. Look in the middle first before you scan to...
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Meanwhile, Richardson's... This throw finds Smith and Jigba.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up.
That's good for the Colts.
On first down, Richardson. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 46. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
First down, Lions.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. Brought down at the 20.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Goff now looks to throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are right back in this football game.
Let's go now.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run here with Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Lions 37, Colts 24.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And another timeout taken by the Colts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Gone.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. but that's great work with the ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Carlton Davis picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Counterplay, here's Gibbs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Come on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
Flush to his right.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down.
Hawk 70. Ready.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A gain of 39 that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they're going to speed things up here. Goff going to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
That's caught.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Ready? 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Off play action. Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Richardson.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Gibbs straight ahead.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On 4th down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for Detroit, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.